Man, there is so many guys that should be in the NBA Hall of Fame that are not in, and it's a damn shame. One guy in particular is Mark Price. For Mark Price not to be in the Hall of Fame is a complete joke and embarrassment, because that guy was a straight killer, man. Yo, Mark Price was a straight killer, man. And for him to not be in the Hall of Fame, it's a fucking joke, man. It's an embarrassment. Because let me tell you something, man. His jumper was wet. He was one of the most feared point guards in the NBA in the late 80s, early 90s. He didn't play that long, but there is no doubt in my mind if he would have played 18 years, 20 years, he would be one of the greatest players, maybe of all time, man. One of the best free throw shooters of all time. I think he's made the All-Star team about 6 times, 7 times, something like that. He was one of the better point guards in the league at that time, around that time, early 90s, and he was feared. He was feared. Could shoot the shit out of the ball. His jumper was fucking wet. Don't leave his ass open. Can pass the rock like no other. Mark Price should be in the Hall of Fame, man. No question. Another guy, Dale Ellis. Yo. For Dale Ellis not to be in the Hall of Fame, it's asinine, man. It's fucking asinine, man. Dude jumper was wet. Filthy, man. One of the best shooters I've ever seen in my life, Dale Ellis. He used to, he's playing with Seattle Supersonics. He used to average like 29 points a game, 27 points a game. Deadly from the corner, deadly from the mid-range. If he was playing for the Knicks or the Lakers, he'd be a Hall of Famer. There's no question about it, He played with the Supersonics, Milwaukee. He was always up there in three-pointers made, three-pointer percentage. But, in the way these motherfuckers shoot three-pointers today, he'll average about 30 points. There's no question. Dale Ellis, big-time scorer. For him to not be in the Hall of Fame, man, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Dale Ellis, no question, man. Another guy, and don't laugh. Another guy, Horace Grant, man. Horace Grant should be in the Hall of Fame. He's one of the, and I don't give a damn about the stats and all this bullshit. Damn the stats, man. Horace Grant should be in the Hall of Fame, bro. He was one of the better defensive power forwards in the early 90s. The guy has 6 rings. Without Horace Grant, the Bulls don't have any championships. Okay? And I don't give a damn what anybody says. Without Horace Grant, there's no question the Bulls wouldn't have any championships. Like real talk, man. I would take Horace Grant over Dennis Rodman any fucking day of the week. Horace Grant was the energizer, the battery of the team, the heartbeat of the team, man. The heartbeat of the 91, 92, and 93 championship teams for the Chicago Bulls. His block on Kevin Johnson in the 1993 Game 6 NBA Finals is one of the greatest plays I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know what I mean? One of the greatest plays I've ever seen. Horace Grant. Him blocking Kevin Johnson, it'll go down in history as one of the greatest plays in Bulls history. Him and B.J. Armstrong is one of the most underrated. B.J. Armstrong is one of the most underrated players in the NBA history as well, because he hit some big shots in the playoffs. And I'm gonna tell you something right now: the Bulls don't win any championships without B.J. Armstrong as well. And I don't give a fuck what the stats say, man. But you know, is B.J. Armstrong a Hall of Famer? No, but there's no question that we don't win no championships without B.J. Armstrong. But as I was saying earlier, Horace Grant is definitely a Hall of Famer. Dale Ellis, Mark Price, Horace Grant, definitely Hall of Famers.